For 44 years, America lived in the shadow of the Cold War, an era that reshaped our entire nation.
It began with the atomic age. The first nuclear test changed warfare forever, reshaping American defense strategy completely.
In response, America built the most extensive defense network in history. Thousands of installations appeared across the country.
The 1960s brought intercontinental ballistic missiles. These weapons could reach anywhere on Earth within 30 minutes.
The Minuteman missile became America's primary land-based deterrent, housed in underground silos, ready 24/7 for decades.
450 missile silos were constructed across 5 Great Plains states, an engineering marvel of the era. Each launch control facility sat underground, protected by reinforced concrete. 2 officers monitored systems constantly.
The two-person rule meant no single individual could launch. Both officers had to turn keys simultaneously, separated by 12 feet. Strategic Air Command coordinated America's nuclear bomber force. For decades, SAC maintained constant readiness, operating around the clock.
The B-52 bomber first flew in 1952. Remarkably, it remains in active service today, over 70 years later.
Bombers sat on alert pads, ready to launch within minutes. Crews lived nearby, prepared to respond instantly to any threat.
Cheyenne Mountain became America's most secure facility, carved deep into solid granite, designed to survive nuclear attack.
NORAD monitors North American airspace continuously. This command center tracks every aircraft and potential threat over the continent.
Construction took 5 years. Workers excavated millions of tons of granite, creating a fortress buried under 2,000 feet of solid rock.
Buildings inside sit on enormous springs. This system absorbs shock waves, protecting personnel and equipment from explosions.
Legacies lines stretched across the Arctic. Radar stations monitored for incoming aircraft, providing early warning of potential attacks. Operating in the Arctic posed enormous challenges. Supply convoys battled extreme cold, delivering equipment and provisions to isolated crews.
Nike missile sites ringed major American cities. These surface-to-air missiles defended against bomber attacks throughout the Cold War.
280 Nike sites defended American cities. Each installation provided overlapping coverage, creating comprehensive air defense networks.
The Titan II was America's largest land-based missile.
Titan missiles used hypergolic fuel, extremely toxic and corrosive. Maintenance required protective suits and constant caution.
Looking glass provided airborne command capability. For decades, one aircraft remained aloft continuously, ensuring unbroken command authority.
For 29 years straight, Looking Glass never stopped flying.
Continuous operations ensure
Ballistic missile early warning systems detected launches immediately. These radars provided critical minutes of warning time for response. Alaska's position made it critical for early warning. Any missiles approaching over the North Pole passed through Alaska's detection range first. Submarine bases supported America's sea-based deterrent. These facilities maintained the fleet that patrolled oceans continuously.
Ohio-class submarines became the backbone of sea-based deterrence. Each carries 24 Trident missiles, remaining undetected for months.
Hardened communication sites ensured messages got through. These facilities survived electromagnetic pulses and blast effects. Emergency action messages used authentication codes. Multiple verification steps ensured orders were genuine before any action occurred.
SAG pioneered computerized air defense. These massive computers processed radar data, coordinating interceptor aircraft across North America.
Radar networks covered the continent. Hundreds of stations shared data automatically, creating comprehensive awareness of North American airspace. Interceptor squadrons stood ready to scramble. Within minutes, fighters could intercept any unidentified aircraft approaching American airspace.
Civil defense designated thousands of fallout shelters. Basements, subways, and public buildings were stocked with supplies for civilians.
The emergency broadcast system provided public warnings. Regular tests became part of American life throughout the Cold War.
Strategic petroleum reserves protected energy security. Millions of barrels stored underground ensured fuel availability during crises.
Underground command posts ensured leadership survival. These facilities maintained command authority even during attacks. Continuity of government sites remained classified. Secret locations ensured government functions continued under any circumstances.
Mount Weather served as Emergency Operations Center. This facility coordinated federal response during national emergencies. Raven Rock provided alternate military command. Known as Site R, this underground complex mirrored Pentagon operational capabilities.
Sprint missiles defended against incoming warheads. These interceptors accelerated incredibly fast, reaching targets within seconds.
The Safeguard program deployed missile defenses. Massive pyramid radars tracked incoming warheads, guiding defensive interceptors.
Arms control treaties, limited defensive.
Many Cold War facilities were decommissioned. Hundreds of missile sites, radar stations, and bases closed after tensions eased.
Some sites became National Historic Sites. Preserved installations educate visitors about Cold War history and deterrent strategy.
The Titan Missile Museum preserves the only remaining Titan II silo. Visitors can tour the complete underground facility. Cold War innovations created lasting legacies. GPS, internet technology, and satellite communication all originated from defense research.
Defense needs accelerated computer development. Military requirements drove innovations that revolutionized computing and modern technology.
Materials science advanced rapidly. Composite materials, ceramics, and alloys developed for defense now benefit countless civilian applications.
Interstate highways serve defense purposes. The system enabled rapid military movement while revolutionizing American transportation permanently.
Highways enabled rapid deployment. Military units could move quickly across the country, responding to any emergency situation. Communication networks spanned the nation. Microwave relay towers and cables created redundant systems, ensuring continuous contact.
ARPANET became the Internet's foundation. Defense research created decentralized networks that evolved into today's global communication system.
Aerospace industry expanded dramatically. Defense contracts built manufacturing capabilities that later produced civilian aircraft and space technology.
Defense needs emphasized education. Engineering programs expanded nationwide, creating generations of scientists and technical professionals.
National laboratories conducted cutting-edge research. These facilities advanced physics, chemistry, materials science, and numerous other fields.
Defense spending created millions of jobs. Manufacturing, research, operations, and support activities employed vast numbers across the nation.
Military bases shaped regional development. Communities grew around installations, creating lasting economic and social relationships.
International cooperation strengthened defenses. NATO infrastructure connected allied nations, sharing technology and coordinating strategy.
Satellites revolutionized intelligence collection. Space-based systems monitored activities worldwide, providing early warning and verification capability.
The space race advanced technology rapidly. Rocket development served both exploration and defense, accelerating aerospace capabilities dramatically.
Early warning satellites detect launches instantly. Space-based infrared sensors provide immediate alerts, buying critical response time.
Command data systems connected leadership. Secure networks transmitted orders and intelligence, maintaining coordinated awareness and control.
Monitoring systems verified treaty compliance.
Underwater arrays tracked submarines. SOSA systems detected acoustic signatures, monitoring ocean activity and submarine movements continuously.
Naval infrastructure supported global operations. Ports, repair facilities, and supply networks maintained fleet readiness worldwide.
Training facilities maintained readiness. Specialized schools prepared personnel for complex technical duties and operational responsibilities.
Simulation technology improved training. Realistic scenarios prepared personnel without operational risks, advancing readiness and proficiency.
Millions served during the Cold War. Personnel dedicated careers to maintaining readiness, often under difficult and stressful conditions.
The Cold War ended peacefully in 1991. Decades of tension concluded without the catastrophic conflict both sides prepared for.
Many bases closed after the Cold War. Communities adapted, converting military infrastructure to civilian purposes, creating new economic opportunities.
Defense infrastructure continues evolving. Modern systems replace Cold War technology, but the mission of deterrence and readiness remains. The Cold War shaped modern America profoundly. Understanding this era helps appreciate the infrastructure and technology we benefit from today.
Educating new generations matters. Understanding Cold War history provides perspective on international relations and technological development.
The Cold War's legacy endures. Infrastructure, technology, and strategic thinking from that era continue shaping America today.